Hello, and welcome to the Hermit Lab. This class is Pre-Natal 35, a 35-minute practice for the expecting hermit. Prenatal for the expecting hermit is designed to be suitable for practitioners in any stage of pregnancy, including postnatal. All stages of pregnancy are welcome here. This practice is also helpful during active menstrual phases. I was trained in prenatal under a Kundalini and Power yoga lineage by Suzanne Burns under her teacher Gurmukh Kaur Khalsa. Hi, Marge. So this is 35 minutes of prenatal friendly yoga. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Find a comfortable seat. This is where we'll begin. You can rest your hands on your knees. Yeah, all the little shimmies and wiggles that it takes to arrive here, let them happen. This is time that you set aside for yourself, so indulge in this commitment and let it begin right now with breath. Big, slow, rich breaths in and out of the nose. Inhale the shoulders up toward the ears and exhale, drop them down the back. 2 more times. Roll the shoulders up, get all those crunchies out, roll them down. 1 more, lift the shoulders up and drop them down the back. Breathe both arms out and up overhead. Drop your right hand down to the side, go lean over to the right. Feel free to hold on to your head and give your neck a little bit of a rest. Eyes can stay closed or be open, your choice. Come on back through center, reach both arms up overhead, and go reach left fingertips down, go up and over to your left side. There's your hand to grab onto your head if that feels good. Open up your right side body here. Nice. Come all the way back up through center, both arms high. Then soften the hands down at the shoulders and roll the shoulders again. This time include the elbows. That's 1. Here's 2. Big circle. And drop the arms down to go up overhead. 1 more time. Hands at heart center. And I'll open up with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo, which acknowledges the teacher within us and all the teachers that surround us. I'll do it 3 times. Feel free to listen or join in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a big new breath in. Open up, side out. Reach the arms up overhead, hook the thumbs, lift the eyes, reach the fingers back. And restack enough to just change the thumb and go up and back again. I had this cute thought here that my fingers were like my top eyelashes. And come to tabletop position here. Plant hands and knees. Take a few moments to kind of work and wiggle out through your own kinks. Could be in the spine, could be in the hands. Feel free to turn hands out to 3 and 9 o'clock. Rock a little side to side to get into the wrists. Make one fist, roll that around. Other hand, make a fist, roll that around. And come to neutral tabletop, nice and supported. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, look up. Round out for cat, chin in toward your chest. As much as makes sense for you, drop the belly, lift up. And round out, chin to chest and the spine high. One more time. Inhale, look up for cow. And exhale, round out for cat. Back through a neutral table. Tuck your toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. I offer up that you go wide, hands and feet, mat width distance. Feel really supported in your down dog. Bent knees, drop the head, and take several deep breaths. Eyes forward, begin to walk your feet toward the top of your space. Rest in a fold. Feet nice and wide, toes facing forward. Leave room for belly. Supported hands on the floor. Slide hands up to the shins. Halfway lift, long spine. Think tabletop back here. Press down into your feet. Rise up to stand. Tadasana. Arms by your side. Palms forward. Stand strong. Inhale your arms up overhead, tall mountain, and gather hands at heart center. Take a breath in and a breath out. Arms by your side. Sun salutations, we'll do 3. Inhale the arms up overhead. Soften the knees, forward fold. Big, slow breaths here, absolutely no rush. Hands to your shins, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step your feet back to plank and drop your knees. Inhale, shift the heart forward and exhale, lower halfway down. Find a back bend that feels right here for belly and spine. Downward facing dog back behind you. Set your foundation, set your drishti, your eyes, and take 3 deep, slow breaths. One more breath in. And out. Look forward, walk yourself back to the top of your mat. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Stay here or fold on your exhale, just depending on if going upside down makes you feel dizzy. In breath, your arms up overhead, tall mountain. Gather hands at your heart. Round 2. Inhale, reach all the way up. Soften the knees, forward fold. Hands to shins, halfway lift, long spine, crown to tail. Plant your hands, step your feet back to a supported plank. And you choose this, right? Shift the heart forward. Elbows in towards the sides, halfway down. I went tall cobra, arms straight, thighs resting. Then I pass through the knees, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. 3 breaths to land. Eyes forward, gently walk yourself to the top of your mat. Halfway lift on your inhale. Stay or fold on your exhale. Inhale the arms all the way up overhead, tall mountain. Draw hands connecting heart center. Last sun A. Inhale the arms all the way up tall. Soften the knees, forward fold, drop the head. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the palms, step your feet back, drop the knees, supported plank. Inhale, glide forward to make space for Chaturanga, halfway down. Find your back bend, downward facing dog behind you. Take up space and take 3 breaths. Be generous. Let every breath in and out be a celebration of yourself. Eyes forward, make your way to the top of your space. Halfway lift when you get there. Stay or fold on your exhale. Rise all the way up tall, mountain, reach. And hands connect heart center. Breath in. Arms by your side. We'll move into the squat section here, and I'll show you 3 different ways of practicing them. You'll turn your feet out. Inhale, the arms will come all the way up and then slide all the way down. Plant your hands at the bottom, extend the legs, lift the hips, and roll back up through center. Another option, arms up. Don't lower as far, just finding fingertips to the floor. And then push yourself rolling all the way back up tall. And finally, option to just rest the hands at the thighs and roll and round up from there. Reach the arms back up again. I'll take 10. Move with your breath. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to lower down to your depth. And then support yourself as you roll all the way back up. These are one of the pillars in the prenatal practices. I learned it under Suzanne, under Gurmukh. The anatomical goodness of these squats are so healthy and supportive for hips and pelvis, pelvic floor, mobility and strength, and awareness. All the things one would need for labor. So enjoy the strength and the heat that you're building. You can do these fast if you want. I like to go nice and slow, really enjoying the long breaths in and out. Find the full range of motion. I've got 3 left here. Nice and lubricating of the joints, the femurs up into the hips. Creating a sense of balance and trust in yourself. Here's my last one. All the way down, press, roll and round all the way up. And meet me hands at heart center. Breath in and breath out. Meet me back, please, at the top of your mat in Tadasana. Moving on. Inhale the arms all the way up overhead. Soften the knees, forward fold again. Slide palms to shins, support your halfway lift. And this time we'll just step back, plant the hands to downward facing dog. Land again. One more big breath in. Slow breath out. Step your right foot between your hands, firm your back foot, and rise up for Warrior Two. Press your right knee open, arms long, shoulders down the back. Drop your left hand to your thigh behind you, flip your right palm up, go forward and reach up. That might be enough for you, or reach all the way back behind you for Reverse Warrior. Elbow to thigh, extended side angle. Top arm can reach toward the ceiling, gaze can go up. That doesn't work for your neck, take your gaze down. This is just as intentional. To create that full extension, you can take the top arm overhead. There's that line from foot to fingers. Rise back up to Warrior Two, just for a moment. And then cartwheel your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Take one breath in here. And one breath out. Other side, step your left foot between your hands, spin the right foot down, stand up and open up, Warrior Two. As shallow or as deep as you'd like to go in the hips today. Drop your back hand to the thigh, flip your front palm up and go forward, reach up. And decide if you want more, tip it back, Reverse Warrior. Creating space for extended side angle. Come forward and use the forearm on the thigh as support. Top arm dangles from the ceiling. Again, option to take the eyes down if the neck is kind of bothering you looking up. And then even here, you can still reach the top arm overhead. Keep the shoulder plugged in. And enjoy. Spin the ribs beneath you, chest to the ceiling. Stand back up, Warrior Two. And cartwheel the hands down, back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Look forward, walk yourself to the top of your space. Halfway lift. Stay or fold. And rise all the way up, tall mountain. Gather hands to your heart center. And we'll take some balancing here. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee lifts. Take a figure four. Right ankle up and over the left thigh. If you've got a wall nearby, you can use that for balance. And try hands at your hips. Let that be really grounding and stabilizing. You might even encourage your hips to push down and back a little bit. Keep the right foot nice and flexed and active. Stand up and find the right shin in your hand. Guide the knee out to the side. So good. Close the knee back forward and release right foot to the floor. Inhale the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight over to your right foot. Lift the left knee. Take figure 4. You'll need a little bend in the right knee to create a shelf. And then take hands to your hips to squeeze in or even down. Keep the left foot flexed and the left knee dropping back. Start to stand and find the left knee or shin in your hand. And then open up the hip out to the side. Close the knee back forward and 2 feet down. Tadasana. Ta-da. Okay. It's keep up a clock. 3 minutes. Here's what we'll do today. Arms out, thumbs up, and you'll rotate the thumbs down and up and down and up. Thumbs up. All right, here we go. 3 minutes on the clock begins now. This particular keep up is to remove fear from the body. Keep ups come from Kundalini, the Kriyas, which are energetic repetitions of movement that can go on for a really long time. We're just going to be doing these for 3 minutes. Keep the hands in line or just above the shoulders. And now that we're standing, right, your feet aren't stuck to the floor. If it helps you to walk around a little bit, move the feet, I kind of end up realizing that I've locked my knees out. This definitely can kind of reveal some stickiness in the shoulders. Find your own range of motion. That was 1 minute. 2 more to go. You're doing great. I think I went on a little walk here. I was like, whew. I also end up finding that I like to breathe in and out of my mouth, like blowing out a candle. So why do we do these for 3 minutes? These keep-ups are to prove to us that we are strong and capable of staying through uncomfortable physical sensations. You'll never experience a contraction longer than 3 minutes. And so we are here to employ these tools of the yoga practice. Know that they are super within our reach when it comes time for uncomfortable physical sensations. You're in your last minute. Take it for a walk. Consider picking up the pace. Or firmly plant your feet, whatever helps. I do have my eyes on a clock here, so I'm not lying, I'm not joking, I'm not cheating you, I'm not going to keep you longer than 3 minutes, and I'm doing this here the whole time with you. So good, stay with it. Yes, you can. It is hard, and you can do it. Almost there. Three, 2, 1, and release the arms. Nice. Roll out the shoulders, the neck. You did it. And we are just going to move right along. Tadasana at the top of your space, please. Hands at heart center. Breathe in. Sigh it out. Hands at your hips and step out, open up to the long side of your mat. We'll take a wide-legged stance here. Soften the knees, forward fold. You can pause here at the halfway lift point if that feels good. Or take up some space. Walk your hands forward, almost like out into a Y. Kind of making a very wide and a very short down dog. Feel free to stay supported on your fingertips or drop down to palms or any other arm variation you like. Hands back under your shoulders, halfway lift. One hand to the hip, the other hand to the hip, rise on up to standing. Meet me at the back of the mat, facing forward. Reach the arms all the way up overhead and forward fold. Let's get the heck off of our feet, shall we? Halfway lift and come to a tabletop position for just a tiny little bit of back bending. Extend your right leg out behind you. Reach your left arm forward by the ear. Stay there or lift the back leg. This is a variation on locust pose that we can take when we would rather not be belly down, right? This is still a back bend. It's a back strengthener. Nice. Back to tabletop position. Change to the other side. Send the left foot back, the right arm forward. That's work enough. Or lift the leg, lift the arm. Strengthening the muscles that hug and protect the spine. One more little boost. Nice. Tabletop. Cross your ankles. Have a seat back behind you. And we'll take a seated straddle. The width is totally up to you. Maybe the feet are just off the mat. Or you turn wide. Start to walk yourself forward. Could be just a little hinge. Or if you've got the space and the range to go to your elbows, you can do this kind of dramatic looking pose here, like what have I done? But it's supporting your head and your hands. And in this shape, we'll practice our kegels. So kegel exercises are for you to create awareness and strength in the pelvic floor. Relax on your inhale. Relax the belly and the pelvic floor. And on your inhale, you'll contract. Almost like you're trying to stop a stream of urine. And let the inhales be a nice relaxation. Exhales are the contraction. Practice this at your own pace. And release. If you have folded, start to sit yourself up. We'll take a seated twist here. Left leg can bend, right ankle crosses up and over, right hand plants, and you'll just take your eyes around you. Leave your belly button pointing forward. Nothing too twisty here. Come back through center and lean back onto your hands. Plant your left foot. Take a little figure 4 here. Just to send the knee away again. And we'll change. Set up your twist to the other side. Right hand to the knee, left hand behind you, and spin the eyes back over your left shoulder here. Navel stays forward. Look back forward, lean back onto your hands. Little moment of a figure 4 leg. Left foot flexed to keep the knees safe. Let the thigh fall open. And release and find your way to laying on your left side. And get cozy, get comfortable, settle into your rest. Shavasana. Feel free to stay here and rest for as long as you need. If you'd like to join me for a seated brief meditation, gently make your way to an easy seat. Let your hands come again to rest on the knees. And we'll close with a series of mantras. Feel free to repeat after me or just let them land. Stack both hands on the center of your chest. Happy I am. Healthy I am. Holy I am. Please stack both hands on the belly. Happy you are. Healthy you are. Holy you are. One hand to heart, one hand on the belly. Happy we are. Healthy we are. Holy we are. Rest both hands on the knees. As you're ready, gently blink your eyes open and receive light. What an honor. Thank you so much for allowing me to support you in your practice. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.